Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Italian ebook before it's gone.
Hi guys, welcome to ItalianPod101.com. My name is Ilaria. Nice to meet you, or nice to see you again. Today we're going to talk about the 10 gift ideas you must know in Italian. Just in case you have a new Italian boyfriend or girlfriend, or you want to have you are in Italy and you want to buy something nice for yourself, you know? So let's start. Computer portatile. Laptop. Computer portatile. Laptop. Non mi piace portare il mio computer portatile al lavoro. I don't like to carry my laptop with me at work. Profumo, perfume, profumo, perfume. Suo marito le ha regalato un profumo davvero costoso. Her husband gave her a very expensive perfume. Well, in general, perfume are very expensive. You should know the fragrance that the person like. I mean, it's a very personal gift in a way. But is also usually a really appreciated gift by women and men. Let's say if you are in an Italian shop, you know already the brand of the perfume you want to buy, and you say, avete il profumo di, and you say a name of the perfume, like, do you have the perfume of, and you say the name of the brand of the perfume. Or you can say, can I try the perfume of, for instance, potrei provare il profumo di, and you say the name. Libro, book, libro, book. Regalare un bel libro è sempre una buona idea. Giving a good book as a gift is always a great idea, which is very true. I mean, you can find books for pretty much everything. So even if the person, you know, maybe is not an unusual reader, you know, you might find something that is useful, you know. So definitely a book is a nice, good idea as a gift. Mappa del globo, world map. Mappa del globo, world map. Quando ero a scuola, i miei genitori mi hanno regalato una splendida mappa del globo terrestre. When I was at school, my parents gave me a beautiful world map. Mappa del globo or mappamondo. In Italian you can also say mappamondo, and it's actually the same thing. Macchina fotografica. Camera. Macchina fotografica. Camera. Ho regalato una nuova macchina fotografica a mia sorella per il suo compleanno. I gave a new camera to my sister for her birthday. You can also say, like, I want to buy a camera for my sister's birthday. So you say, vorrei comprare una macchina fotografica per il compleanno di mia sorella. Smartphone, 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 smartphone. L'anno scorso, per Natale, sono stati comprati molti smartphone. Last year for Christmas, many smartphones were purchased. It's actually a very common nowadays. I mean, it's a very common gift. So in Italy, it says you pronounce it. The word is the same. So it's smartphone in Italian and smartphone in English. So if you find yourself in Italy and if you want to buy a new smartphone that you find, you can say vorrei acquistare uno smartphone. I would like to buy a smartphone. Console per videogiochi. Game console. Console per videogiochi. Game console. Tutti i bambini aspettano di ricevere una console per videogiochi. All kids expect to receive a game console. And I can say not just kids, adults as well. Game consoles are, I think now, I mean, there is so much technology now inside this game console that you can pretty much do everything. You know, you can surf the web, you can take them with you, with your travel. So it's pretty amazing what you can do. So that's the reason why it's a good way of entertaining yourself when you travel as well. So many adults have it as well. Dizionario. Dictionary. Dizionario, dictionary. Per il mio compleanno vorrei un dizionario dall'inglese all'italiano. For my birthday, I'd like an English-Italian dictionary. Very good idea, especially if you are following us at italianpod101.com, guys. That's nice. Or you can say, vorrei un dizionario per il mio compleanno. Also, so I would like a dictionary for my birthday. Un volo per l'Italia. A flight to Italy. Un volo per l'Italia. A flight to Italy. Abbiamo deciso di regalarci un volo per l'Italia. We decided to buy a flight to Italy for us. Un volo per l'Italia, like a flight to Italy. This is something that you can, let's say you are in Italy, if you want to go from Milan to Rome, then you say, I would like to take a flight to Rome, to book a flight to Rome in English. And in Italian would be, vorrei prenotare un biglietto aereo per Roma. Or, vorrei prenotare un volo per Roma. Mazzo di fiori, bunch of flowers. Mazzo di fiori, bunch of flowers. Per la prima cena al ristorante, regalare un mazzo di fiori è così romantico. For the first dinner at a restaurant, giving a bunch of flowers is so romantic. It's very true, I mean, but flowers are very romantic anyway. And with this nice sentence, we actually reached the end of our lesson. So that's it for now, guys. The top 10 gift ideas you must know in Italian. Thanks very much for listening and watching us. Please subscribe, comment, and let us always know what you want to hear in our nice Italian language next time. And always take care. Bye-bye from Ilaria. Bye-bye. Hi guys, welcome to ItalianPod101.com. My name is Ilaria, nice to meet you. Today we are going to talk about 10 must-known autumn vocabulary, of course in Italian. So let's start. Maglione, sweater. Maglione, sweater. Come ogni Natale, la nonna mi ha regalato un maglione rosso. As for every Christmas, my grandma gave me a red sweater. Red is actually, you know, the Christmas color. So everybody used to wear red dresses or red sweaters in Italy also. And it's quite common that someone gives you as a present something which has the red color in it. Piovoso, rainy. Piovoso, rainy. In Italia, ottobre è sempre un mese piovoso. In Italy, October it's always a rainy month. Well, it's actually true. October, November are really kind of rainy. Autumn is quite a rainy season, as the beginning of the springtime, as March is another month in Italy that is usually kind of quite rainy. Not very much, but comparing to the other months of the year, it definitely is. Ventoso, windy. Ventoso, windy. Le località ventose sono perfette per gli sport d'acqua. Windy places are perfect for weather sports. In Italy we practice a lot of weather sports within the coast, on lakes, and it's quite common, I mean, on the seaside places or in the lake places. There are a lot of people doing windsurf or kite surf or these kind of things. Fresco, cool. Fresco, cool. L'autunno è una stagione ancora fresca. Autumn is still a cool season, which is true. I mean, it really depends. In the south of Italy, for instance, it's really hot, but in the north you might find it very cold in autumn. At the beginning of autumn as well, like October, you know, which is not really the case of the south of Italy. Autunno, autumn, autunno. Autumn, la mia stagione preferita è l'autunno, per via dei colori delle foglie. My favorite season is autumn because of the colors of the leaves. And it's actually my point because autumn is like kind of spatial time for nature where leaves are changing the color. So you can see like valleys and hills that they just change the color and they become like reddish, yellowish. You know, it's like a very amazing combination of colors. Castagna, chestnut. Castagna, chestnut. Adoro le castagne arrosto. I love roasted chestnut. Roasted chestnut are like very common things that you can find on the streets in Italy during the autumn time. They're delicious. Camicia con le maniche lunghe. Long sleeve shirt. Camicia con le maniche lunghe. Long sleeve shirt. Mia madre mi ha comprato una camicia a maniche lunghe perfetta per questa stagione. My mother bought a long sleeve shirt for me, which is perfect for this season. Ringraziamento, Thanksgiving. Ringraziamento, Thanksgiving. Per i miei amici statunitensi, festeggiare il giorno del ringraziamento in famiglia è molto importante. For my American friends, celebrating the Thanksgiving Day with families is very important. Actually, Thanksgiving is not really something that we have in Italy the same way. We used to celebrate the 24th as well of December, or 25th as well, Christmas Day, but it's a kind of different celebration, even though actually, you know, it's the same because we used to reunite with our families and to spend more time with families as well. Halloween, 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 Halloween. In Italia preferiscono mascherarsi per Carnevale più che per Halloween. In Italy, people prefer to wear a costume for Carnival than for Halloween. True, but nowadays, I mean, lately, we really get into this kind of feeling, you know, like costume stuff. In Italy, I mean, we used to change costume and, you know, to try things like that during Carnival time. It's very true. But also, lately, Halloween is starting to be a common thing in Italy as well. Foglia, leaf, foglia, leaf. Ieri ho raccolto una foglia dalla forma davvero particolare. Yesterday I found a leaf in a very particular shape. And with this sentence we actually reached the end of our lesson. Thanks very much for listening. Please comment, subscribe, watch our next videos. We will be always happy to answer any question you might have, so please do. Thanks very much again, guys. Bless and take care of yourself. Bye bye. Hi guys, welcome to ItalianPod101.com. My name is Ilaria, nice to meet you, or nice to see you again. Today we're going to talk about the 10 phrases for surviving back to school. Something that when I used to go to school used to freak me out, you know. Of course, I mean, everyone loves holidays, so I was very scared, you know, I was a bit panicking for the beginning of a new year, really. All the time, you know, so it's quite normal, you know. So let's start our lesson. Zaino, backpack. Zaino, backpack. Vado a scuola con lo zaino in spalla. I go to school with a backpack. Compagno di classe. Classmate. Compagno di classe. Classmate. I miei compagni di classe a volte sono dispettosi. Sometimes my classmates are annoying. I used to love my classmates. My classmates used to be my friends. But of course, I had also some people quite annoying. But anyway, my best memories from my school period are because of my classmates, really. So, compiti, homework. Compiti, homework. L'insegnante di matematica ci dà sempre molti compiti da fare a casa. The math teacher always give us too much homework. So Homeworks as tests at school are a bit annoying as well, in a way. I mean, they're really useful, you know. You can also say in Italian, i compiti non mi piacciono, or non mi piace fare i compiti, which means I don't like to do my homework. Esame, exam, esame, exam. Questo fine settimana ci prepariamo insieme per l'esame di latino. This weekend we'll prepare for the Latin exam together. I actually study Latin at school myself. It's a very interesting language, really. It's actually the base of the Italian language. The language itself, it's built in a completely different way than Italian. And also, if you study Latin, it's very useful for your logical reasoning. So yeah, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting language. Pausa estiva, summer break. Pausa estiva, summer break. Non voglio studiare tutti i giorni durante la pausa estiva. I don't want to study every day during the summer break. Okay, this is quite common. I mean, it's a bit like the homework thing. Even though you have spare time and things like that, I mean, you have to do your homework because it's part of your duties to be a student, really. Scuola, school, scuola, school. Nella scuola dei miei sogni c'è spazio per tutti per studiare in biblioteca e in giardino. In my dream school, there's enough space for everybody to study in the library and outdoor. This is pretty much my dream also. I think that staying outside, you know, if you have like the possibility, you know, at your school, in your school, if you have like a piece of garden or things like that, it's very nice to get out, you know, and to teach your students, or, you know, if you're a student, in a way you can ask your teacher for one time and you can experience the beauty of a lesson outside, you know, to make lessons. I mean, not just to play. I used to like this. I used to have a teacher like that when I was in my primary school, and I really like her. Really. Studiare. To study. Studiare. To study. Ho deciso di studiare l'italiano come seconda lingua. I decided to study Italian as my second language. I'm very proud if you're doing so, really. I think that Italian is a very nice language. You can also say sto imparando l'italiano, which means I am learning Italian. È il primo giorno di lezione. It's the first day of class. È il primo giorno di lezione. It's the first day of class. Siamo nella stessa classe. We are in the same class. Siamo nella stessa classe. We are in the same class. Qual è la tua specializzazione? What's your major? Qual è la tua specializzazione? What's your major? You can also say in Italian, in che cosa ti stai specializzando? Which is pretty much the same thing. And with this nice question, we actually reached the end of our lesson, guys. Thanks very much for listening. Please comment, subscribe, ask us any questions. We'll be so happy to answer to you. Thank you, and take care always. Bye-bye. Hi guys, welcome to ItalianPod101.com. My name is Ilaria, nice to meet you, or nice to see you again. And today we are going to talk about what are your top 10 language learning goals for the year. So, let's start. Finirò la serie Survival Phrases su ItalianPod101.com ascoltando 2 lezioni al giorno. I'll finish Survival Phrases series on ItalianPod101.com by listening 2 lessons a day. Finirò la serie Survival Phrases su ItalianPod101.com ascoltando 2 lezioni al giorno. In Italian you can also say guarderò 2 lezioni al giorno su italianpod101.com, which means I'll watch 2 lessons a day on italianpod101.com. Finirò di leggere un libro in italiano leggendo 10 pagine al giorno. I'll finish reading one Italian book by reading 10 pages a day. Finirò di leggere un libro in italiano leggendo 10 pagine al giorno. In this case as well you can say leggerò 10 pagine al giorno di un libro italiano, which means I'll read 10 pages a day of an Italian book. Supererò il mio test di lingua italiana. I'll pass my Italian test. Supererò il mio test di lingua italiana. And I hope you do really. Capirò completamente un film italiano guardandolo tutti i giorni. I'll fully understand one Italian movie by watching it every day. Capirò completamente un film italiano guardandolo tutti i giorni. You can also say, se guardo un film italiano tutti i giorni, imparerò la lingua. If I watch an Italian movie every day, I will learn the language. Memorizzerò 5 canzoni italiane, which means I'll memorize 5 Italian songs. Memorizzerò 5 canzoni italiane. Memorizzerò 5 canzoni italiane. You can also say imparerò 5 canzoni italiane, which means I will learn. Imparo is to learn, imparare, to learn. Riuscirò a memorizzare 350 parole con le flashcard su italianpod101.com. I'll finish memorizing 350 words with flashcards on italianpod101.com. Riuscirò a memorizzare 350 parole con le flashcard su italianpod101.com. But you can also say, I will learn 350 words, which in Italian is imparerò 350 parole con le flashcard su italianpod101.com. Scriverò 10 cartoline in italiano ai miei amici italiani. I'll write 10 postcards in Italian to my Italian friends. Scriverò 10 cartoline in italiano ai miei amici italiani. Imparerò come parlare di eventi passati, presenti e futuri. I learn how to talk about past, present and future events. Imparerò come parlare di eventi passati, presenti e futuri. Padroneggerò 150 parole memorizzando 5 parole al giorno. I'll master 150 words by memorizing 5 words a day. But you can also say, still, I will learn 150 words by memorizing 5 words a day. So in this case, it's not padroneggerò, which might be a bit difficult, but it's like imparerò, I will learn. Imparerò a presentarmi per un colloquio di lavoro. I learn how to introduce myself for a job interview. Imparerò a presentarmi per un colloquio di lavoro. You can also say, I want to learn Italian for my job. Voglio imparare italiano per l'italiano. Voglio imparare l'italiano per il mio lavoro. And with this sentence, we actually reached the end of our lesson. So thanks very much for listening. Here is Ilaria, Italian Pod 101. I'll see you next time, guys. And Always take care. Bye bye, next time. Hi guys, welcome to ItalianPod101.com. My name is Ilaria, nice to meet you, or nice to see you again. Well, today we're going to talk about a very nice topic, the top 10 marriage proposal lines. So, let's start. Vuoi sposarmi? Vuoi sposarmi? Will you marry me? Vuoi sposarmi? Will you marry me? Vuoi sposarmi? Well, vuoi sposarmi is the most generic way that you can say, that you can actually ask your boyfriend or girlfriend to marry him or her, you know. Of course, usually it's the man that asks the lady, but nowadays you never know, you know. But you can also say mi sposi, which is the same as saying will you marry me, but instead of saying vuoi sposarmi, you say mi sposi. Vuoi farmi l'onore di diventare mia moglie? Will you do me the honor of becoming my wife? Vuoi farmi l'onore di diventare mia moglie? Vuoi farmi l'onore di diventare mia moglie? Will you do me the honor of becoming my wife? So, moglie is wife. And marito is husband. So if you want to ask your husband, your future husband, your boyfriend to marry you, then you have to say vuoi farmi l'onore di diventare mio marito? Vuoi fare di me l'uomo più felice del mondo? Vuoi fare di me l'uomo più felice del mondo? Will you make me the happiest man alive? Vuoi fare di me l'uomo più felice del mondo? Will you make me the happiest man alive? Vuoi fare di me l'uomo più felice del mondo? If you are a girl, you say, woman, you say, vuoi fare di me la donna più felice del mondo? Tu sei quello che ho aspettato per tutta la vita. Tu sei quello che ho aspettato per tutta la vita. You are the one I've been waiting for my whole life. Tu sei quello che ho aspettato per tutta la vita. Tu sei quello che ho aspettato per tutta la vita. You are the one I've been waiting for my whole life. Voglio stare con te per sempre. Voglio stare con te per sempre. I want to be with you forever. Voglio stare con te per sempre. Voglio stare con te per sempre. I want to be with you forever. You can also say, voglio stare con te per tutta la vita. For all my life, for the rest of my life. Per tutto il resto della mia vita. Passiamo il resto della nostra vita insieme. Passiamo il resto della nostra vita insieme. Let's spend the rest of our lives together. Passiamo il resto della nostra vita insieme. Passiamo il resto della nostra vita insieme. Let's spend the rest of our lives together. Averti al mio fianco è ciò che mi completa. Averti al mio fianco è ciò che mi completa. Having you by my side is what completes me. Averti al mio fianco è ciò che mi completa. Averti al mio fianco è ciò che mi completa. Having you on my side is what completes me. Very romantic, truly romantic. Non riesco ad immaginare la mia vita senza di te. Non riesco ad immaginare la mia vita senza di te. I can't imagine my life without you in it. Non riesco ad immaginare la mia vita senza di te. Non riesco ad immaginare la mia vita senza di te. I can't imagine my life without you in it. Vorrei poterti dare ogni cosa, ma spero che questo anello sia sufficiente. Vorrei poterti dare ogni cosa, ma spero che questo anello sia sufficiente. I wish I could give you everything, but I hope that this ring is enough. Vorrei poterti dare ogni cosa, ma spero che questo anello sia sufficiente. I wish I could give you everything, but I hope that this ring is enough. Siamo fatti per stare insieme. Siamo fatti per stare insieme. We are meant to be together. Siamo fatti per stare insieme. Siamo fatti per stare insieme. We are meant to be together. With these very nice and romantic phrases, we actually reached the end of our lesson. So guys, if you are preparing to propose to your girlfriend or boyfriend to marry him or her, you can actually use these amazing sentences in Italian, which is even more romantic to say I think to propose in Italian. So thanks very much for watching. See you next time on ItalianPod101.com. Take care always and bye. Bye bye. Hi guys, welcome to ItalianPod101.com. My name is Ilaria, nice to meet you, or nice to see you again. Today we're going to talk about a very easy topic, something that you must learn if you're going to Italy, which is the top 10 ways to say hello. So let's start. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Good morning. You can also say salve. Salve is a more generic word that you can use with at any time of the day, and is quite generic. So salve is something that is very polite, and at the same time you can use it all the time during the day. So when you meet someone, let's say you say salve, so the person is going to say to you salve or buongiorno. Ciao. Hello. Ciao is, well, I think everyone knows the word ciao, you know. Ciao is quite informal, so you don't say really ciao to older people or the people that you don't know really. So you can use ciao with your friends. But also, let's say if you're going to a restaurant or a shop and you want to say to the person which is working, grazie, ciao, thanks, goodbye, you know, it works, you know, because ciao, you can use ciao as hello when you meet someone, but also as goodbye, you know, so it's another very generic word as salve. Non ci vediamo da tanto tempo. Non ci vediamo da tanto tempo. Long time no see. Non ci vediamo da tanto tempo. Non ci vediamo da tanto tempo. Which in English is long time no see. You can also say da quanto tempo non ci vediamo. So it's a very long time that we haven't seen each other. Come ti sei trovato? Come ti sei trovato? How have you been? Which is also, you can say, come è andata? Come è andata? Which is pretty much the same. You can use it, let's say your friend goes to, your Italian friend goes to somewhere for vacation and you want to ask him how the trip was, and you can say come è andata, which is come ti sei trovato? How have you been? It's pretty much the same. Come va oggi? How is your day? Come va oggi? Oggi is today. Che si dice? Che si dice? What's up? Che si dice? Which is like, what's up? Che si dice is very informal and is more like It's more like a kind of slang, Italian slang. It's not like proper formal Italian. So you say come stai, you know. Che si dice is more, still if you meet your friend, you know, you have like a very informal way to say things to each other, you know. You don't speak like hi Italian, you know. So che si dice is pretty much used for to say like how are you, how is your life, is the same of come va and come stai. Buon pomeriggio. Good afternoon. Buon pomeriggio. Buon pomeriggio. Good afternoon. Come stai? How are you? Usually Italian people, we used to say when we meet like a friend, ciao come stai? Like, which means hello, how are you? You know, but you can also say ciao, come va? Hello, how are you? Come va is the same of come stai. Piacere di conoscerti. Piacere di conoscerti. It's nice to meet you. Piacere di conoscerti. Piacere di conoscerti. Nice to meet you. You can also say è stato un piacere conoscerti. È stato un piacere conoscerti. When you meet someone like for the first time and you like the person, you know, you say it has been nice to meet you, you know, which is different than nice to meet you, which is when you actually meet the person for the first time, then you say piacere. You can also say just piacere, you know, when you give your hand to the person that you're meeting, you can say just piacere. And the person might answer to you, piacere mio, which is my pleasure, you know. Come vanno le cose? Come vanno le cose? How is everything? Come vanno le cose? Come vanno le cose? How is everything? So, come vanno le cose is it refers to something really general. So, how is your life in general, you know? But it's used quite a lot in Italy, this phrase, come vanno le cose. So, and with this very nice phrase, we actually reached the end of our lesson, the top 10 ways to say hello in Italian. Thanks very much for listening. Here's Ilaria, ItalianPod101.com. And guys, I'll see you the next lesson. Bye-bye. Take care.
Hi guys, I'm Desiree and today we're gonna do the top 25 Italian phrases that means useful words in Italian. Ciao! Hello! Ciao is the first word and it's a really useful word because you can use that to your friends to say ciao, ciao, but not to people that you don't really know. Buongiorno, good morning. Buongiorno, that means good morning, and you can use it with friends or even with people that you don't know. So, buongiorno, buongiorno. And people can even answer to you back, ciao, that it's okay, but use buongiorno with everyone and you will be safe. Buonanotte, good night. Buonanotte, so good night. You can use it, of course, in the night, but it's a word that we don't really use to people that we don't know. So it's like ciao. If people say to you ciao to say bye, you can answer buonanotte, but just if you know that they're really going to bed. Otherwise, it's good evening. So buonasera. Sono Desiree. I'm Desiree. Sono, that means I am. You can use it with your nationality, so I'm Italian, sono italiana, or with your name. I'm Desiree, sono Desiree. Mi chiamo Desiree. My name is Desiree. Mi chiamo Desiree means my name is Desiree, and you can use that to introduce yourself to people that you may know, that you don't know. It's okay, because it's formal and informal at the same time. It's okay. Mi chiamo Desiree. Come ti chiami? What's your name? Come ti chiami? So, what's your name? Mi chiamo Desiree. Tu come ti chiami? Piacere di conoscerti. Nice to meet you. You will always use piacere di conoscerti. Come stai? How are you? Come stai? That means how are you? but it's something that you use with your friends, not really with people that you don't know, because in that case it would be something like come sta? Bene, grazie. E tu? I'm fine, thanks. And you? Bene, grazie. E tu? That means fine, thanks. And you? Per favore. Please. Then we have a really useful word that is per favore, that means please. So you can put it at the end of any phrase and it will give you a nice way of asking. Even if you don't know how to say may or can, just add per favore and it will help you. Grazie. Thank you. And to say thank you, you will say grazie. Grazie. Prego. You're welcome. And to answer you're welcome, you have prego. So if you ask something and add per favore at the end, and then the people will do something, you can say grazie, and the other one will answer prego. Sì. Yes. Sì, that means yes. Of course, it's really useful because vuoi mangiare qualcosa? Would you like something to eat? Sì. Yes. No. No. And if you manage to say no, because it's hard to say no to an Italian offering you some food, then you can say no. That it's the same, Italian and English, no. Va bene. Okay. Then we have va bene, that means okay. So again, when people ask you, do you want this? You can say va bene, so it's okay. Scusi, excuse me. Scusi, that means excuse me, but to people that you don't really know, so would be like, excuse me, do you know where the station is? Scusa, sai dov'è la stazione? Scusa. I'm sorry. If you know the people you're talking to, you should use scusa, that means I'm sorry. Che ora è? What time is it? Che ora è? That means what time is it? You can use it in a formal or informal way, it's the same, so you can say scusa, che ora è? Or scusi, che ora è? It's the same. Dove è la stazione? Where is the station? When you want to know where some place is, so where is location, you will say dove è la stazione, that is, for example, the station. Posso usare il bagno? May I use the restroom? When you need to ask permission for something, you will use the word posso, that means can I? So in this case, posso usare il bagno? Can I use the toilet? And I would add please, so per favore, and the answer would be yes, sure, sì, prego, grazie. Vorrei qualcosa da mangiare. I would like something to eat. When you need something, you can use the word vorrei, that means I would like to. So vorrei mangiare, I would like to eat. Vorrei bere, I would like to drink. Vorrei dormire, I would like to sleep. We can go on forever, but still, vorrei, and then add the verb that you need. Posso avere il conto? Can I get the check? When you finish to eat and you want to check, you can say posso avere il conto? That means can I have the check? And if you want to be more polite, you can say posso avere il conto per favore? That means can I have the check, please? A presto. See you soon. When you say bye to your friends and you don't really know when you're gonna meet them again, you will say a presto. That means see you soon. A dopo. See you later. If you know that you're gonna meet them later on, you can say a dopo. That means see you later. Dove posso mangiare la pizza? That means where can I eat a pizza? If you really want to know where you can eat a good pizza, you can add buon, that means good. So it will be dove posso mangiare una buona pizza? Of course, you cannot use pizza, but another type of food that you really want to eat, and that would be maybe lasagna or maybe gelato. So you can say dove posso mangiare un buon gelato? Or dove posso mangiare una buona lasagna? We learned how to ask, how are you? And to answer, I'm fine, thanks. But what about if you're not really fine? So you can say così così, that means more or less, or male, that means bad, really bad. Guys, that's it for today. We finished the top 25 Italian phrases. And which one was your favorite one? Mine is così così, that if you remember means not so well. But anyway, remember to subscribe. Bye bye. Ci vediamo. People, what's that? Hey, to introduce. It's hard. Hi guys, here we are today with the top 25 Italian verbs. Let's go see them. Essere, to be. to be or not to be one. Essere is just the plain form that we're gonna change for every person that we use. So in the case of me, I can say io sono Desiree. It means I am Desiree, but the verb is still essere, to be. Avere, to have. Avere means to have, but be careful because in Italian it's not the same as in English. So for example, to say I am 20 years old, you don't say essere, so you don't use to be, but you say I have 20 years old. Io ho 20 anni. Fare, to do. Basically, fare, it's a general verb. Like you can use it with a lot of things. We have the specific verbs, but if you go with fare, it's safe. You can use it anytime. Fare a cake, fare a discussion, everything is fare. Dire, to say. About dire, there's a fun phrase that we use, or maybe our grandmas, anyway, and it goes like, tra il dire e il fare c'è di mezzo il mare. That means from saying to doing, there's the sea in between. So the meaning is, it's not so easy to go from saying to doing things. Potere, can. Potere means can, and it's really useful because you can use it to ask permission. So, posso usare il bagno? Can I use the bathroom? Potere as a verb means can, but potere with the article before, that is il potere, means the power. Puoi passarmi lo zucchero, per favore? Means, can you pass me the sugar, please? Sugar, because I like sweet things. Volere, want. Volere means want, but it's kind of a strong way to say things. So if you want to say, I would like to, it's vorrei. There's a famous phrase with volere that it's volere e potere, and it means if you really want to do something, you can do it. You can manage somehow. Sapere, to know. When you're wrong and you tell people that you know that you're wrong, somehow they're happier. So if you're in Italy and you're late, and it always happens, to me at least, you can say, I know I'm late. Lo so di essere in ritardo. And that will calm things. Like people will be like, okay, ti aspetto. Okay, I'm waiting. But anyway, for us, it's kind of normal to be late, so don't worry too much if you're late. Stare, to stay. And you can use it with a location or with a condition. Do you want to go out tonight? Vuoi uscire stasera? You can say, no, I'm staying home. No, sto a casa. But it can also mean a condition. So if people ask you, hey, how are you? Come stai? Sto male means I'm not good. I feel sick. Also, you can use that to say that you are doing something. You're in the process of doing something. Sto studiando. I'm studying now. Something that's right now. Dovere, must. So if you have to work or if you have to do homework and people ask you, hey, again, do you want to go out tonight? No, I can't. Devo studiare. Devo lavorare. I have to study. I have to work. Prendere, to take. Prendere means to take. You can take a bus, quindi prendere un pullman, take the underground, prendere la metro. Be careful because we don't use prendere, for example, with a bath or a shower. We don't take a shower, but we do a shower, so fare una doccia. Vedere, to see. Vedere means to see, and it's something that you can see, that you can spot. But you can also use it as meeting, like, che cosa fai stasera? What are you doing tonight? Oh, I'm seeing my mother. Oh, vedo mia mamma. That means I'm gonna meet her, probably have dinner together, but it's something planned. It's something that I know already I'm gonna do. Andare, to go. So in case you really want to go to the sea, you can say, voglio andare al mare, vieni con me? I want to go to the sea. Do you want to come with me? In my case, it would be, I would really like to go to Australia. Do you want to come with me? Voglio veramente andare in Australia. Vuoi venire con me? Venire, to come. In fact, venire means to come. And when you invite someone, you can say, do you want to come tonight? Vuoi venire stasera? Dare, to give. Can you give me some advice, please? Puoi darmi un consiglio, per favore? Or when a baby is crying and you're like, here, look what I'm giving you. So, guarda cosa ti do. That's a way of giving. Parlare, to talk. We don't have the verb to speak, so we use parlare for both of them. I'm talking to you, sto parlando con te, or I speak Japanese, io parlo giapponese. Agli italiani piace parlare molto. Italians like to talk a lot. Can you say that? Trovare, to find. Trovare, that means to find. So you can say something like, I find this book really interesting. Trovo questo libro molto interessante. Or, I can't find my pen anymore. Non trovo più la mia penna. Or, to me, I never find my passport anymore in front of the check-in gates. And I'm like, can you please help me? And then I find it again. So, yes, ho trovato il passaporto. Sentire, to hear. Like, I can hear people screaming. Sento gente urlare. But it's not the same as saying listening to music, for example. That would be ascoltare la musica. Lasciare, to leave. Leave a comment. So, lasciare un commento. Also, there are some teenagers that say a lot of time, lasciatemi il mio spazio. That means leave my space. Guardare, to look. Guardare, that means to look, and it would be like, hey, look at me while I'm talking to you. So, guardami mentre parlo. Or, can you have a look at this? Puoi guardare un attimo questo? Like, if you want to ask for some advice. Or, even maybe watching television, we would say guardare la televisione. Or even a movie, guardare un film. Like, I really like to watch horror movies, so io guardo film horror. Mettere, to put. Mettere, that means to put, so you can put your bag on the table, puoi mettere la tua borsa sul tavolo, or can you put away those games, please? Puoi mettere via quei giochi, per favore? Pensare, to think. I think that horror movie wasn't scaring at all. Penso che quel film non fosse spaventoso per niente. Or, I think you can do better. Penso che tu possa fare di meglio. Passare, to pass. Passare, that means to pass. So, can you please pass me the salt? Puoi passarmi il sale, per favore? Or, oh, I passed the exam. Ho passato l'esame. Credere, to believe. Credere, that means to believe. But in Italian, we don't use that much to believe, like, oh, I believe I can do that. Of course, you can say it and people will understand you, but that's more, I think I can do it. So, penso di farcela more than credo di farcela. Believe, so credere, is more about a religious meaning. Portare, to bring. Portare, that means to bring. So if I'm inviting you to my party tonight and I ask you, can you bring the wine? Puoi portare il vino? Bring the gelato. Bring the ice cream. Mangiare, to eat. Mangiare, that means to eat. So you can't go to Italy and not eat anything. So you need to know this verb. Yeah, that's it for the top 25 Italian verbs. Remember to subscribe and see you soon. Hi guys, I'm Desiree and today we're gonna do the top 25 Italian nouns. Let's start with the first one. Cosa, thing. Cosa means thing, so you can use it to ask about something you don't really know the name of, like, che cosa è quello? What's that thing? But in Italian it's really useful because you can use it when you don't understand what someone said, like, cosa? What? Can you repeat it? That's the meaning of cosa. Also, you can use it to say in different situations, like, what are you gonna do tonight? Cosa farai stasera? Or, cosa ti piace mangiare? What do you like to eat? Anno, year. Anno means year, and you can use it to ask, how old are you? So, quanti anni hai? Uomo, man. Who is that man? Chi è quell'uomo? That man is my father. Quell'uomo è mio padre. Giorno, day. Giorno means day, and you can use it to know which day of the week are you in, like, che giorno è oggi? Which day is it today? Lunedì, Monday, or you can say buongiorno, that means good day or good morning. Volta, time. Volta means time, like, let me pay this time. Fai pagare me questa volta. Or once upon a time, c'era una volta. Also, we have a way of using that it's a bit scary. Like, I remember my teacher saying to me, questa volta passi, ma la prossima. And this is not a good sign. Anyway, so it means this time is okay, but the next one, and they don't finish the phrase, that it's the most scary thing. But be careful not to use volta asking for what time is it, because that's a different word, and it will be che ore sono. Casa, home. A casa can be big or small, but the best thing is when people tell you that your casa is accogliente. That means that they feel at their home even if it's not. So you can say, do you want to come to my home tonight? Vuoi venire a casa mia stasera? Parte, part. Parte means part, so it can be the first part of a movie, la prima parte di un film, or when you take part in something, so some kind of events, quando prendi parte a degli eventi. Vita, life. Vita, that means life. Life is beautiful, la vita è bella. Or if you say vita mia, it will be like, you're my life. Tempo, weather. Tempo means weather, but be careful because tempo also means time. But in this case, it means weather. So il tempo è bello oggi means the weather is nice today. Yes. Donna, women. Donna means woman, and what kind of woman would you like to be? Che tipo di donna vorresti essere? Talking about me, I'm the kind of woman who likes shoes. Sono il tipo di donna a cui piacciono le scarpe. Mano, hand. Mano means hand, and la mia mano è grossa. My hand is big, or my hand is small. La mia mano è piccola. In Italian, you can ask for a girl's hand. That means if she wants to marry you. So, posso avere la tua mano? Can I have your hand? Posso avere la tua mano. Occhio, eye. Occhio means eye. My eyes are blue. I miei occhi sono blu. But we use it also to say watch out. So if you're in the street and a car is coming and people say occhio, that means watch out. Ora, time. Ora means time, and you use that to ask what time is it? Che ora è? Or you can also hear people saying che ore sono. So in the plural way, but the meaning is the same. Ora also means now, something that is happening right now. So, are we going? Yes. Stiamo andando? Sì. When? Quando? Ora. It's strong, a strong way to say right now, now we're going. Signore, mister. Signore means mister, so you use that with people that you don't really know. Maybe you can say, mi scusi, signore, excuse me, mister, and then add your info that you need to know. Even if it's not the same in English, in Italian, if you see signore written with a big S, it can refer to God. Paese, country. Paese means country, and when people ask you da dove vieni, where are you from, even if they don't mention the word paese, it still means where are you from, which country are you from. Also, we have a way of saying that it's paese che vai, usanza che trovi. It means country you go, tradition that you find. So basically, it means that every country has its own culture. Momento, moment. Momento means moment, so can you wait a moment, please? Puoi aspettare un momento, per favore? Modo, way. Like, what's the best way to get a promotion? Qual è il modo migliore per avere una promozione? And that's a good question. My tip is just be yourself, so you don't stress too much. If it goes well, it's okay, otherwise, you didn't lose anything. Parola, word. Parola means word, so how do you say this word? Come dici questa parola? Also in Italian, if someone is not talking anymore, you can ask them, did you lose your words? Hai perso la parola? Padre, father. Padre means father. For example, my father is a judo teacher. Mio padre è un insegnante di judo. It's fun to do sports with my father. È divertente fare sport con mio padre. If you're talking with your dad, you would say papà. Padre is a bit formal. Punto, point. Punto means point, but for us it's more like dot because we refer to what you put at the end of the phrase. But if you're discussing something, you can say the point is, il punto è, when you would say we're done in English, in Italian it can be punto. That's it. Basta, non voglio più parlarne, punto. Stop it, I don't want to talk anymore. That's it. Lavoro, job. Lavoro means job, so what's your job? Qual è il tuo lavoro? I work at the airport, so il mio lavoro è all'aeroporto. Stato, state. Stato, that means state, has two meanings. The first one can be sono in uno stato pietoso, that means like I'm in a really bad state, don't look at me, I just finished my daily jogging and just don't stay near me. The second one is where do you come from, so which state are you from? Il mio stato è l'Italia, so my state is Italy. Caso, case. Caso means case, and here too we have different meanings. The first one can be by accident, so by chance, we met by chance, l'ho incontrato per caso, or case, like it depends, case by case, dipende, caso per caso. And the last one that can be I didn't pay attention on that, non ci ho fatto caso, I'm not sure about that, I don't know. Città, town. Città means town. Da che città vieni? Which town do you come from? Or also, la mia città è al nord dell'Italia. My city is in the north of Italy. Animale, animal. Animale means animal. What's your favorite animal? My favorite one is a panda. Qual è il tuo animale preferito? Il mio animale preferito è un panda. That's it for today, guys, with the top 25 Italian nouns. And remember to subscribe. Ciao! Can you put that at the end? Hi guys, I'm Desiree and I'm here with the top 25 Italian adjectives. Let's go! Grande, big. My hand is big. La mia mano è grande. The word is big. It's a big, big word. Il mondo è grande. Molto, molto grande. Piccolo, small. I have a small dog. Ho un piccolo cane. But it's not true. Do you have some animals? Dolce, sweet. Oh no, there's sweet now. Il gelato è molto dolce. Ice cream is really sweet. You can also use this adjective on people. You're a sweet person. Sei una persona dolce. Diverso, different. People should respect different ways of thinking. La gente dovrebbe rispettare i diversi modi di pensare. In Italian, when you're discussing and you just want to say, no, it's not like that, you can say, no, è diverso. No, it's different. Primo, first. I was the first in my class. Ero la prima nella mia classe. And that's why I didn't have friends. No, it's not true. Ultimo, last. As the English last but not least, in Italian we have ultimo ma non meno importante. That means but not less important. Remember, last ones will be the first ones. Gli ultimi saranno I primi. Anziano, old. Oh my god, anziano, old. This word doesn't really mean old, because the word for old is vecchio, but you can't say that referring to people. So if you're talking about someone that is older than you would say anziano. We should respect older people. Dovremmo rispettare gli anziani. Lascia il posto a quell'anziano laggiù. Give your seat up to that old person. Giovane, young. La cosa importante è avere uno spirito giovane. The important thing is to have a young spirit. It's a young poet. È un giovane poeta. Carino, pretty. Oh, that child is so pretty. Oh, quel bambino è così carino. What do you think of this dress? Cosa pensi di questo vestito? Yeah, it's pretty. Sì, è carino. Because it doesn't really mean that something is fabulous, but still, it's not bad. Bello, beautiful. That's something that you really like. What a beautiful dress. Che bel vestito. What a beautiful woman. Che bella donna. But be careful when you address to something plural, because it's bei capelli, beautiful hair, or begli occhi, beautiful eyes. Brutto, ugly. It's something that you don't like, but it doesn't really have to be just about appearance. Like, what an ugly dress, che brutto vestito, but also, I got a bad mark would be, ho preso un brutto voto. Buono, good. You can use that for food, of course. It's really good, it's really buono. Buonissimo, it's the best. Or even for other things. For example, I got my exams back and they're really good. Ho avuto I miei risultati e sono buoni. Cattivo, bad. The service was great, but the food was bad. Il servizio era ottimo, ma il cibo era cattivo. Or something like, cattivo cane, bad dog, bad dog. Bravo, capable. That means you're really able to do something. Bravo, bravissimo. It's a bit childish, maybe, but still everyone likes it. Nuovo, new. Oh, you got a new car. Oh, hai una macchina nuova. How much did you pay that? Quanto l'hai pagata? I would really like a new laptop, un computer nuovo. But yeah, maybe for Christmas. And after Christmas, you can say Happy New Year, Felice Anno Nuovo. Alto, tall. My brother is really tall. Mio fratello è molto alto. But it also means high. La mia voce è molto alta. My voice is really high. Maybe. Basso, short. Mario gets mad if you call him short. Mario si arrabbia se lo chiami basso. Basso also means low. So again, my voice is low. La mia voce è bassa. Puoi alzare il volume? È troppo basso, non riesco a sentire. Can you turn up the volume? It's too low, I can't hear anything. Vero? True means that something is not false, of course, so non è falso, è vero. But you can also use it as an interjection, so to say yes, yes, if people is talking to you, perché comunque la gente sai come fa. Vero, vero. Because you know people, how they do. Yeah, true, true. That's the way to use it. Aperto, open. È aperto oggi il negozio. Is the shop open today? You can also use to say open-minded, so aperto mentalmente. Chiuso, closed. Is the restaurant closed today? Il ristorante è chiuso oggi. Caro, expensive. Do you want to go to that shop? Vuoi andare in quel negozio? No, it's too expensive. No, è troppo costoso. But also you can use it to say dear, like oh dear, oh caro. Or to say oh poor you, oh caro. Yeah, there are a lot of ways. Depends on your intonation. Economico, cheap. Oh, then let's go to the other shop. Allora andiamo all'altro negozio. Yes, I like that way better, it's so cheap. Sì, lo preferisco molto, è così economico. Difficile, difficult. Sometimes learning a new language can be difficult. Qualche volta imparare una lingua nuova può essere difficile. Maybe more than sometimes, but don't give up. Ma non mollare. We can do that together. Possiamo farcela insieme. Facile, easy. È più facile di quello che sembra. It's easier than it seems. I hope. Like for me, it's really easy to make new friends, but I know that for someone maybe it seems so hard. So yeah, it's easier than it seems. È più facile di quello che sembra. Divertente, fun. I thought the movie was really fun. Penso che il film fosse veramente divertente. I hope this is a fun video for you guys. Spero sia un video divertente per voi ragazzi. Okay guys, that's the end. Thank you for watching me with the top 25 Italian adjectives. See you soon. Ciao ciao. It's like, whoa, it's... Can I have a high voice?
Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Italian ebook before it's gone.